boy, what's going on? This is your boy, the Hurricane, and how's my volume control? Okay, team, we gotta get ready. Are we ready to go, Javier, my man? 50 grand. All right.
50 grand. There we go.
All right. Let me tell you something right now. Where's my cue? Is that my cue right there?
Yeah, right there. Yep.
I'm going to tell you something right now. The greatest United States victory this weekend by far did not happen anywhere near Tokyo, Japan. And I got big respect for what's going on there, and I've been watching, I've been enjoying these Olympics, regardless of the COVID or the no fans or all the controversies, whatever it may be. But with all due respect, we got to tell the truth around here. And what happened in Las Vegas last night for the Comcast?
The Gold Cup.
The Gold Cup. What's that word before it? Looks like
CONCACAF.
Comcast. CONCACAF. Whatever that is, it's a big deal. Okay? And I watched a young United States soccer team missing many of their best players shock the international soccer world and our neighbors, Mexico, in a stunning 1-0 victory with 2 minutes to go before penalty kicks. And I don't know if you guys dig this, but when the United States plays Mexico, west of the Mississippi River, it's a home game for the amigos out there, man. Believe me when I tell you, action-packed, unbelievable. USA soccer is young, hot, and sexy now. Jump all over it. We're going to start paying more attention here. I've had the soccer bug for a long time. These two maniacs on the side of me, okay, have helped kick it in. I watched the game, screaming at the referees, screaming at the crowd, screaming at everybody. USA in a stunner, late in, what do you call that, overtime?
Extra time.
Late in extra time, 2 minutes before PK start, an unbelievable victory. And I'm going to tell you something right now. This team is trending up.
Yep.
So if we're on the stock market, buy USA Soccer right now, because I think they're going to take us on a wild ride. Maybe a year, 2, 3, 4 away, whatever it may be. But pay attention, because they're going this way.
Oh, yeah.
And so is the sport. Just an amazing game. We're going to get to that in a little bit. But my man to the left of me, my little brother from another mother, what happened to you, boy?
Oh, okay.
Look at that battle. Look at that battle, guys. Hey, listen to me. We call him Rowdy Riley for a reason.
That's what I was going to say.
We call him Rowdy Riley for a reason.
I was going to say I was trying to live up to the name.
I hear you. What happened, bro? You don't have to live up to that. You do every day.
So basically, there was like this big long bent, not like this like post. You know where there's parking things, those wooden things.
Yeah.
And there's like 5 posts in between, like every 5 feet.
Yeah.
And me and my friend were standing on it because we're at Bridgewater State University. I was taking a tour of it.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yo, you think you can jump from post to post?" I was like, "Of course I can." And I started doing it, and I got all the way down to the end. And I was right at the last one, like the second to last one. As soon as I stepped on it, my foot barely missed it. I slipped, whacked my shin, took all the skin off of that. And as I was going forward like this, boom, face right into the corner of it.
Your mother must have loved it when you walked.
Oh, she wasn't. Yeah, she wasn't there. But I texted her. I was like, "Yo, I got a little messed
must
up."
have bled like a pig. No?
Oh yeah, as soon as I touched it, it was bleeding. And the girls that I was with, like, and my friends, they're like, "Yeah, we gotta go. Like, you gotta go to the hospital now." I was like, "No, we're not leaving. Like, I drove all the way up here. Like, we're not leaving now. Like, I'm fine." And I didn't.
No, not you, Riley. Not you.
I didn't want to leave. There was like, I felt fine because they put a couple Band-Aids on it and they wiped it off.
Who, the girls you're with?
Yeah, and then this part right here, like the part's like all red, that was still bleeding a little bit.
You're very, very lucky.
I know.
It's your truth. Things could have been different.
Exactly, I know. So I am very lucky, but it was a little scary. And then I messed up my phone like really, really bad. Like if you see it, half of the screen doesn't even work. So because I had it in my hand like this, and then when I fell, I was like this, and it went boom right into the thing. So
yeah. Sacrificed phone before bodily parts.
Yeah,
wise move.
Yep.
Why you always hit your mother up for some more cash off?
So Two-Face, right?
What's that going to cost everybody, that phone?
I think it's $100 to pay it off to kill that bill, and then $25 a month from there on. So it's not too bad.
So you get another bill, but they give you another free phone?
Not free. I'm paying this one off for $100, so that's no more of this bill,
Yeah.
and then I'm just gonna go on to a new phone.
Okay.
I'm just gonna an upgrade, $25 a month.
All right, so there you go.
So not too bad, but still.
So what do you do about upgrading your face?
Yeah, exactly. My nose was already big enough. I mean, now didn't really help here.
Rowdy Riley Arruda is a bad man, ladies and gentlemen. Another party at the Arruda Southside Sea. You blew it off. You and your brother.
I did.
You blew it off too?
I didn't blow it off. I had to go. I blew my face off. That's why I had to go to Bridgewater to take a tour, so I couldn't really make it to that one. I should have went in hindsight, but
Weather's getting a little better, right? A little more consistent, a little more summerish. It is, but we got a lot to talk about, man, today. During the dead period, Simone Biles, how do you spell?
Simone Biles.
Simone Biles is back. We're going to talk about that. I said some pretty strong things the last time. Certainly, USA Soccer is going to lead the show off. NBA offseason. A lot of people moving around. A lot of people turning down lots of money. What a country. If Chris Paul can turn down $42 million.
exactly.
I mean, what the fuck is going on here?
Oh my god.
You know what I mean? Like seriously.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's got to be some wild
Chris,
shit for me to turn down
Chris,
42 mil.
Take the cash.
Right? Like when
And you know what he said to Cousins, right? You know why Patrick Beverly pushed him?
why?
You guys haven't heard that yet?
What? What'd he say?
Oh, it came out.
What do you say?
DeMarcus Cousins bumped him, and Chris Paul says, "You tired ass, broke ass, bleep."
Yep.
Oh, Jesus.
You know what I mean? You're a waste of talent. You no good, bleep.
Yep.
Jesus.
You're such a loser, you bleep. My kids got more money in the bank than you do. You no good, beep. Kind of fucked up. I don't think you should talk to a grown man about, money doesn't make the man, okay? No. I think that's kind of a cheesy way to go at it. I am going to forgive him because Marcus Cousins is one of the all-time world-class idiots in the NBA, and we don't know what he was saying to him for 7 games before that. Yep. See, we don't have the proper context, so we don't want to we want to roast him because we don't know how it's popping off all game. Mm-hmm. But I didn't like that. I didn't like that money angle. And if it is true, then I owe Patrick Beverly a little respect.
Yep.
Because I didn't like what he did because it was from behind, it was late, and very valuable lesson. The media and us and the rest of the sports world, we made that about Patrick Beverly and Chris Paul.
Yep.
Yeah.
Real quick. Like, shame on us because of the video, but like anything else, right, Javier, my dude? Okay? You got to have the context.
Exactly.
You got to see it. You got to know the whole way, you know. And if he did in fact say that, then I applaud Patrick Beverly for doing what he did. I wish he would have punched him in the mouth, head up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that opportunity wasn't presenting itself. Chris already turned his back to him. But I understand it a lot more than I did then. Mm-hmm. You guys feeling me on that one or what?
Yep.
Boston fans hate DeMarcus Cousins anyway, so.
So that means you gotta hate him?
Yeah.
Really? Boston sports fans. Let me tell you about Boston sports fans. From Boston, fuck you, okay? Just as ignorant as everybody else. The worst chant in the history of sports was created in Boston. First marketed, guerrilla marketed statement. Can any of you guys help me out here? Jeter sucks.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That had the least backbone to any chant ever.
Come on with that already. That's some like ignorant, like I can't even get my arms around it. I'm like, you guys are so stuck on this dude, okay? Like you're making up shit to fucking say. You know what I mean? So, Boston sports fans have never been a bastion of wisdom and intellect, but they are passionate.
Oh,
okay,
definitely.
Yep.
They are passionate, and we'll take them. Okay, and we'll take them. In, you know, we're gonna see a whole lot about Boston sports fans come the 4th week of
I
when
agree.
my boy Tom Brady comes back. Now listen, my sources are telling me, and somebody else showed me some stuff from some NBA insiders, that the Patriots have no plans on honoring Tom Brady during the game. That's some Bush League shit.
Well,
You got half-ass NBA players crying about getting a video played for them before the game. I mean, you can't say, ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of standing ovation to your captain and your 6-time Super Bowl champion quarterback. Come on.
Do you think Tom Brady wants that from?
Fucking right.
Do you think he wants it from the fans, or do you think he wants it from them?
I don't
Because he's
think
gonna get it from the fans.
I don't think he wants cake and ice cream,
Yeah.
but I think he wants a little something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, I would. You know, I mean, listen.
I would too.
I mean, if I put that kind of work in,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? What's next? They're going to fucking ask him for his ID walking into place like the Knicks did to Pat
Patrick
Ewing?
Ewing?
I mean, where we go with it? I mean,
But weren't they going to retire his number or something?
Not that night.
Oh, yeah, because we were talking about retiring his number that night, and I said they should have. I said they should have retired his number right
Do
away.
football teams have retired numbers though?
Yeah, because the Broncos have 18,
I don't-
7,
I don't give a-
60
Yeah,
something.
Miami has 13.
Yeah.
So
So the
I
12
don't
is
give a fuck,
definitely
but if they did it, they'd stop.
yeah, exactly.
That's the one to stop
Yeah.
with, right, Javier? Javier, we got an upgrade coming. We have a microphone for you soon, you know, my man.
Nice.
We have a microphone. We have a hot mic for you. And
All right, give me a mute button. I
And
need
a
a
camera
mute
on your
button.
pretty little face. If the dynamic duo can fix this fucking laptop.
We will.
Which
Don't
has
worry.
been on for 2 weeks.
We will.
So, they're talking about Tom Brady not getting any love from the organization. I mean, I don't know. I think with all that, listen, you want to rattle a rookie, or you want to rattle a Ben Simmons type or a Joel Embiid type, who's a little bit emotionally immature, then you can play all these fucking games.
Mm-hmm.
You start doing that with Brady, that's called poking the bear.
Yeah.
That's what that's called.
To say the least.
That's not how you go get Brady.
Yeah.
Make him comfortable. Try to make him a little less sharp. Make him lazy. I'd have a big fucking recliner on the fucking sideline. I'd have the fucking Kings and girls there.
Have a guy hand him Uggs
Oh
at halftime.
yeah, Uggs and his Wrangler jeans and whatever the fuck he's got. No
Avocado ice cream.
It'd be great. It'd be great. You know what I mean? Gas one with that tequila, because last time he had some tequila that I saw, he didn't look so good.
He did throw that trophy pretty good though.
He did?
Yeah, you
Oh
hugged
yeah.
that thing.
He was like, he just threw it.
Hey, that's how they get down in Tampa. They're little boat parties. But, so, we're going to see. If you want to make a shit show of the game and you want to rile everybody up and you want everybody's emotions to be at a fever pitch walking, which I don't necessarily know if that's a good idea or not. All right, you got to remember, this is Sunday Night Football. These fuckers are going to be drinking all day before this game.
Oh yeah.
They're going to be drinking all day. I mean, they're going to be in their parking lot at noon, right? What, 2 o'clock? What, I'm not sure how long it is.
Oh, definitely.
You know, that's a bad combination.
Especially because of what the game is like.
And it's not going to be that cold. It's going to be the last week in September, I think, right? So you could have like a 75-degree night, country fest-like atmosphere. Pink cats walking around in booty shorts, hot girls, hot boys everywhere. You know, drunk Pats fans. It could be a real mess. It could be a real mess. But I don't think that, you know, I don't think he gets the rocket chair or the keys to the building or whatever they do. But they have to do some type of announcement and, you know, a simple 2-minute video, and then he can take a nod and walk away, and you know, as a bridge back.
Yeah.
As a bridge back.
Yep.
You know, because I don't think you want Tom Brady for the rest of your career saying, "Don't fucking sign with the Patriots. If they did it to me, you don't think they'd fucking do it to you?"
I'm trying to think of any other big name Patriots players that came back, like not at his level, obviously, but some.
Seymour left pissed off. Ty Law left.
No, but
pissed off.
I'm saying that came back to face them, and I don't know.
Probably
If,
Ty Law when he played for the Jets, right?
do you remember if they did anything for him?
I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe even for
It was
Gronk.
also before they had any Super Bowls. So.
No, how long? They had a Super Bowl.
So they had one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they had a
But
couple.
Gronk is another one because he's an all-time great NFL player like ever. So I mean,
Yeah.
in my opinion, like you have to say something for him too. It's not just Brady. I think he has to him too because he's.
Well, I think if you do it for anybody, it's Brady first.
No, definitely. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I
Like,
hear ya.
if Gronk was on like the Patriots and say the quarterback was like somebody who's like not at Brady's level, like they had to say it for Gronk because Gronk in my mind is the greatest tight end of all time.
Now, what's the chance of if they say, "Hey, can Tom Brady and Gronk take a bow?"
I think they'll just announce it,
What's
be like,
the
"Oh,
what's the chance of this? Boo!
no, none."
And there's gonna be
No.
someone. There's gonna be
a lot of that.
Probably 500 drunk dudes screaming in
No,
one
might be
section.
more,
In
might be
one,
more.
In one section, just boo.
You know these guys? They think like the Patriots jerseys like a Marine uniform. Talking about loyalty and fucking treason. No, treason is what Benedict Arnold did to George Washington. That is treason. You get your fucking head chopped off for fucking treason. This is a guy who went to a place that they didn't want. What do we got going on here?
Sage hit the boo Chris Walken style.
Boo. Tom Brady. We don't want Tom Brady coming around. Boo.
Boo to you, Tom Brady.
Oh my God.
King of New York. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Unbelievable movie. Unbelievable movie.
I'm definitely looking forward to that game though. Sunday Night Football. I didn't know it was Sunday Night Football.
I gotta watch 36 hours worth of fucking dishes if that game goes back.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
And
that.
I bet it's out there too. Believe
yeah.
me, everywhere I went this weekend, you know, people come to me and say, "Mike, I like it." The thing about me is, I gotta hit 3 in a row. They're gonna win, cover.
Yeah.
And the stats.
If they win and cover, which I believe that they will, okay, I think I'm 50-50 for the 265 yards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the recipe
Yeah.
for getting the 265. And you would think if they're blowing him out, Grady's going to get a little bit, act like a pig, right? Like he's going to want to rub it in.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I think so. So,
It's gonna be close, very close. I think.
I don't.
No, not close game. I think the bet's gonna be really close. Either way.
The bet.
The bet.
Scam Newton. I watched the 30 for 30 about Auburn and Alabama. Have you guys seen
I
that
haven't
yet?
seen that one.
Harvey Lee Updike when he poisoned like every college has like a quad or a place that's famous.
Yeah, like
some
a
are more
landmark thing.
some are more famous as well. In Auburn, it was Toomer's Corner. They had these crazy
that with all the
antique-ish
trees
trees.
and-
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then a crazy Alabama redneck who named his daughter
Oh no.
Bella Bryant. All right. Who named his son Bear Bryant, like 5 different ways to sign names. Updike. I'll look, my man, Javier, look under Javi Updike, crazy Alabama fan. What he named his kids.
Harvey Updike.
Dude, the guy went to federal prison for 4 years
Jesus.
because he put like some WD spiked poison into the trees. And it was it. You know what I mean? But I watched that.
nuts.
They had all of I watched 4 days in October too.
Oh, that's a good one.
What?
He has one kid named Bear Bryant Updike and Crimson Tide Updike.
Crimson Tide.
And he's got a girl, Bella Bryant, I think, too, maybe, no?
Crimson Tide. That's
He's going to be a real fucking idiot.
Tide?
Okay. And this guy, can you read what he did, please?
Crimson Tide.
Can you read what he did? He called into Paul Feinbaum's show, and he said, I saw Scam Newton's Auburn jersey on the legendary Bear Bryant statue at something Denny Stadium. Can you believe them Auburn's fans and White House put Scam Newton onto Bear Bryant?
I wish I would have seen this.
Hey, listen to me. And he's like this. He's like, so know what I did? I said, I saw that. We're going to see. I went right to Toomer's Corner. I went myself, grabbed some poison, some WD, blah, 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 blah. I spiked them trees. Them trees are going to die. And they died. Rick, can you read it? Give me an update, Javier, my boy Javier Updike.
Yeah, Harvey Updike, the Alabama football fan who made national headlines when he poisoned trees at Auburn University's Tumors Corner in 2010. Died.
And he told Paul Feinbaum's show. He said it live on Paul Feinbaum's show.
Jesus.
Next, you know, the FBI is calling Paul Feinbaum's show saying this crazy son of a bitch did it. That's like 200 years of antique. Like I know it's not
that's
the proper
ridiculous.
word,
But, yeah.
like these trees grow more elegant and more distinguishable by the generation. You know what I mean? Like you're never gonna get that back. I think they put him in jail for 4 years.
That's nuts.
So where we at? Soccer game. Talk to me, Riley. Talk to me about this.
I loved what I seen because I thought Mexico brought a pretty good team in my eyes. Like I thought some of their best players were missing because like USA, a lot of the players play in Europe. But I thought they brought honestly a better team than USA did, and we still won, which I really, really, really like. Because I think USA, if both teams bring both of their players, it's very close. But I think USA has a better team. But the team that they brought wasn't as good, and there's a lot of players like Zardes. I don't know if you remember, like
Zardes he was on Galaxy.
He was supposed to be really good, like now he was supposed to be one of our best players. Like 4 or 5 years ago, he was super young, and he never panned out. And somebody like him was on this team, and I was like, wow, this is a throwback. And he actually did pretty good this tournament too. And
they're expecting. The fans were booing him towards the end of the game.
Yeah, because he was supposed to be. I remember when I was younger, he was supposed to be like the next best thing, and then he didn't really show out. But
soccer, like. These chips
the
chips is gonna fall for you though. Now a little bit, like
you
gotta get a bounce right.
Yeah.
You gotta beat somebody. The pass is gonna be there. A lot more things have to go right in soccer traditionally to make an impactful play than it does in basketball or baseball. Baseball, you know,
it's closest to American football where there's so many pieces and so much going on.
Yeah, I think it's closer to hockey.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
Hockey.
Yeah. I can see that.
There's one player I'm looking at from the USA team that would like maybe start a couple of games on the team that like if they went to the World Cup would be I don't know how to say his name. Leteg?
No, I'm telling you the next superstar. Can you get my boy? Who's the guy that I like?
Because he was the one that's been starting a good one.
Everybody else.
What does he look like? Is he?
He's got an afro, young kid, 20 years old.
I believe it's.
Show me the
Kellyan
money.
Acosta. Him. He plays in the midfield.
Maybe that could be one, but in the lineup, I could not send him to jail. No.
Let me see another one.
He was younger. He had,
Eric Williamson. This one.
No, he was.
Right.
He was the one who scored the goal.
Because I know a lot of these guys playing MLS. Because the problem is like. Preseason for Europe is starting up right now, and they can't send in all their players because of like Pulisic, who plays in Chelsea. He played yesterday. Like when this game was going on, he was playing for Chelsea, and then Serginho Dest, who's probably one of their best players. He was playing with Barcelona. Was it him? No, I think it's Acosta.
No, it might have been him.
Him.
He was smooth.
So
I want to see the team fall, and I'll be able to pick it out, I think. But we'll do that later.
All right.
But I was watching. When I watch athletes who look like they're working less hard and more effective, that is their brilliance.
Yep.
You know.
Randy Moss, when he would run, it looked so effortless.
Like, I'm watching this kid, and he's like, everybody's banging the ball, and he's like, touch pass, leading guys, I'm like, this kid's seeing this game.
Number 6, I think.
And the guy right in the middle.
6 or 19?
The guy right in the middle.
19?
That one right in the middle.
Him?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. I think that's him. I think that's Acosta, I believe. Let me find it.
Because
wrong one. Pull it up.
And they went, no, was that my man Tyler Twellman doing the game?
Yeah,
I love him.
I love him too.
The best.
He was doing a lot of the Euro games as well.
That tirade that he went into about USA soccer a couple of years ago was amazing.
He's the man, yeah. I remember.
And he ran for president.
Yeah, on ESPN, right? When he was like, how you guys have this? It's supposed to be a generational, and you guys can't even make the World Cup against who was it? Who was the team they lost? Trinidad and Tobago. Are you serious right now? He's like, I'm done. Yeah, he's awesome.
And he said, it's institutionally wrong. We have these guys who have been controlling this for too long, and they ran for president and got beat.
Yeah.
But he's great, and he's no longer on ESPN, right?
He is because he's on the Euro. He did a lot of the Euros. I think he did the Euro final because he was doing a lot of the games.
Because that game was an ESPN game last night.
I don't think so. I think it might have been on like
Fox Sports 1.
Something like that. Yeah, that's it. Because they have a lot of that stuff. Fox Sports 1. But even like the World Cup is going to be weird because usually the World Cup falls off in the summer. But since it's in Qatar, this one is going to be in the fall/winter. So it's gonna be like around
But we're
October,
not there.
November. I know, but I'm
Sucks.
I'm saying in 2022 is when it's gonna be. So one more year from now, around this time, the World Cup is gonna start taking its heat, and that's why I think USA could be making a push. But the one after that, when it's in America, that's the one I'd keep my eye out for.
Or are they gonna be too inexperienced to handle the other bullshit, right? Right? Okay, so their plays here now, right? But how do they handle having a World Cup in their own backyard?
Well, I feel like
One could argue that you're better off not having it at home. Or one could, I mean, when's the last home team that's won?
2002.
Did France do it?
No,
in
'cause-
the 90s.
Yeah, I think it was France in 98.
98, yeah.
98 because then it was 2002, 2006. Yeah, so I think it was 98 because 98. No, 98 was in.
Oh no, that was the.
That was the Brazil one, 2002.
We can look it
2002
up.
was,
But
Asia.
some of the ages that I'm hearing,
Yeah.
some of the athleticism that I'm watching, some of the browning, if you know what I mean, of the team. I like to see that. Okay, I like the coach's swag. I like his style.
I love the coach.
I like the T-shirt on USA Soccer. I like that. No bullshit. Like boom, just working. I mean, I like it. And at one time, late in the game, their entire roster only had 9 international games experience
That's
between
ridiculous.
everybody
Yeah,
out there.
there was like I think 20 of the 23 players were from the MLS.
Yeah.
Like it was
And-
pretty
and,
much a
yeah.
full MLS.
A lot
team.
of the Mexican players are like really good as well. Like some of them are like
European
yeah,
stars.
like Jesus Corona. He's like one of the best players on his team. And
Porto.
yeah, exactly. Hector Herrera has been really good for a long time. Like they
also was on Porto.
exactly. They have some star players. They didn't bring their main guys, but they had a better team.
They
two
said that
of them
Acosta's
hurt.
going to Italy. Big deal in Italy. What's this, some team
Acosta.
in Italy? Acosta.
I could believe it. There's a lot of American guys going
big places
overseas.
now.
Oh, if I'm a scout watching that game, there's 3 or 4 guys that jump off the that sub late that came in for them. He looks like a tight end.
Yeah, they-
Run around out there.
Yeah,
maybe American size speed combination that is so uniquely defined by the NFL and the NBA. Maybe that can translate to soccer. Maybe we'll become bigger and faster and stronger.
I hope so.
Is that going to be enough?
That'd be great.
Because there is a talent and an idiosyncrasy in changing gears, value, and all of that
Yeah,
too,
so
right?
that's the weird thing is, this team just had an amazing performance and played great the whole tournament, but probably, I don't know, 6 of these guys are going to be playing regularly on the actual USA team that, goes to the World Cup. So it's going to be kind of
Whoa,
a
hold on.
culture
Well,
shock.
that's 4 years from now.
No,
So-
One year.
Next year.
Next year's the World Cup.
Summer.
Really?
Yeah.
Next
So-
next
So
fall.
we got back-to-back World Cups?
Well,
The
I'm
Euro.
loving it.
the Euro, yeah, because the Euro was supposed to be 2020, but then the COVID hit. So
But the one in Qatar is this year.
next year.
Yeah,
So 2022.
22.
Is that but the USA's not going to that.
No, they are. They're qualifying for it right now. They should.
They can still.
They should be good. There's only like one. I think there's one team qualified, and it's Qatar because they're hosting it. Like no teams have qualified yet. I don't believe.
Yeah, because the Euros just ended. So
And so what World Cup did we miss out from losing to Trinidad and Tobago?
2018. So like 4 years.
Which was where?
that was
Russia.
Yeah, Russia.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
that was the
Okay.
one.
So
missed
now
that.
we're talking.
Exactly.
Now we're cooking with grease here.
And that's why I like in 2026 because all the players are young right now, right? We gotta remind yourself. In 2026 is 5 years away from now. You know what I mean? So like, Pulisic, who's only like 22, 23, he's gonna be 28, 29. He's gonna be
prime.
He's gonna be in his
in
bench
prime,
strength.
and he's
a
gonna,
highlight,
he's gonna be like, yo, look at me, guys. Like I'm one of the best of all time, like of America, and I'm older now. Like I've been there. You know what I mean? So
Sure.
they're gonna have that leader.
Sure.
They're gonna have those older guys.
If they're a stock, I'm buying it.
Yeah.
Right now's the time
Buy
to
now
buy.
and buy a lot.
Buy now
Yeah.
and buy a lot. Absolutely. I like the goalie.
Oh,
Matt
he
Turner,
plays. He plays for
Revs.
Revolution.
Hey, listen to me.
Revolution.
Hey, he looks long.
I played with him, by the
athletic.
way.
Yep.
Okay, you play with him?
Oh yeah, because me and my friend way back in the day, like 2013, we went to like a practice and we played with them and like we were taking shots. And I remember he was like the backup goalie at the time, and I was shooting on him. But yeah, now he's the starting goalie.
No,
for the Revs.
he looks confident. He came in a big
awesome.
spot the last
awesome.
time they played Mexico, right? But he looks long, athletic, made a couple of big saves.
He
to
made a
keep
big
him in.
save. Yeah.
I guess the ability to be able to push off twice and react we got one shot coming at you. The
Yeah,
ability to slide
Yeah.
twice,
Yeah.
and he got it with his left hand to keep the best scoring chance was.
Yep.
The guy they went on about the analysis. That's a big thing in teaching new soccer players how to.
Yeah, normally it's, one slide and a dive.
Yeah.
And if you can get that second one to keep your composure, yeah,
Yeah,
He's- he's solid.
and that's what they.
He's awesome. He could even. I think he could even start for the team if he keeps playing like that because
yeah, we love Matt
He was
Turner.
he won the best goalie of the tournament. So
Yeah.
Yes, I mean,
so
it's crazy.
why? So somebody's playing above him?
Yeah, it's the guy that plays for Man City, Zach Steffen. He's usually the normal starting goalie. He started for the CONCACAF Cup, and he started for the other things as well. So
Hello. What's going on? What's up, brother?
Yeah, we're like,
Hey, good to see you.
yeah,
Yeah. All right. We got construction going on here, man. We're not playing games. We're gonna sprint into fall. Sprint. It's a new T-shirts coming too, by the way.
yep, that'd be great.
Going over the last hit. So USA Soccer. Let's put that to bed. Trust and believe. Okay, they're worth your time. Simone Biles is back.
oh yeah.
Does anybody have a problem with it?
Nope.
I don't know. I think I think you can't quit.
I don't think you can quit and come back, man. I don't know.
Bah, bah.
Yeah, meant.
Yeah, of course.
I heard that they were trying to make her do routines that were less
Yeah, they wouldn't give her. They wouldn't give her the.
There's
the
a
max
lot
points.
of stuff. Listen,
Bah.
you cannot quit on your team like that. Or you tell your team first, you cry and say, listen, man, for some reason I'm emotionally weak. I'm going to hurt you guys if I stay. It's breaking my heart. But look at me, sister. I need to get right. You don't tell the fucking press first. You don't do that. You look your teammates in your eye because they'll know. And they're the only ones who really matter at the end of the
Yeah.
day.
Yep.
Who really, really matter. You know what I mean? But if you've ever been in locker rooms like I've been in locker rooms, championship locker rooms, okay? There is an unforgettable trust and bond there. Guys maybe might get called out for being a little selfish or being a little lazy. I mean, it's tough to call a proud, grown 18-year-old kid from 19-year-old kid from some rough neighborhood. Say, yo, man, we need more from you. I mean, we need more of it. We gotta lay it on the line. That's how this works, man. We need 15 people going in the same direction here. I don't know how she handled that, and I'd like to find out. There'll probably be a book, I would imagine. She's probably going to be all over Good Morning America. She's going to run to Oprah. You know that.
Yeah.
Anybody tells I told Pete Rose a long time ago, Pete, go on Oprah. You'll be good, America. You're just going to sit on that couch, just like Prince Harry and his wife did. You know, it's like the Judge Wapner of public opinion. It's like the courtroom of public opinion versus a real courtroom is like Oprah's couch.
Yep.
Or whatever. But her coming back now, if you're a handler, how you let her do that? If it's legit, if it's a legit mental health claim, Javier, if it's a legit mental health claim, Riley and Sage, why would the people that love her
Let her go back.
let her go back?
I don't know. And I think that's where they talk to her. Her teammates talk to her, like, yo, are you really coming back? Are you getting pressured? Because the peer pressure, like, from everyone, like, we are saying, like, everybody's saying, like, yo, why is she doing this? Like, she shouldn't have. But there's two sides to it. There's a lot of people saying that that she shouldn't have quit. There's a lot of people saying that she should. That comes first. But maybe she's getting peer pressure from the people who are saying that they shouldn't quit. Because, like, I don't know. I don't think she should go back because if she said that it was mental health, then something's wrong with her. Then you got to just sit it out.
All we can believe for truly is what she says until we prove her wrong.
Exactly.
I also put a post on Facebook, beware of the person who cries wolf because they usually have an agenda. Okay? So if all that we can do is trust in what she says, that she was sick, that she needed help, that the moment was too much for her. Now, this is a woman who's won other gold medals.
Yeah.
I mean, this isn't her. This isn't you know, she's not a fucking newbie in this madness. Okay, she's been to Olympics before. Okay, so what? 4 individuals? How many team medals did she win?
Team, I'm not sure.
I mean,
No, she never. This is the first time I really heard about it too.
all right, but if we're to believe her,
Yep.
okay, then you would think that the people closest to her inner circle have says, okay, listen to me. This is a big picture. We got another Olympics, maybe 2, maybe not. But, you know, we know how this country embraces female gymnasts who are gold medal winners in this country. Very few very few female athletes get put onto that and make the kind of money.
Yeah.
I mean, let me tell you something. They were on the Wheatie box long before Mia Hamm was on.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know where I'm coming from? That's a ticket to the fast track. That's a ticket to Coca-Cola money, Papa John's money. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens. What happens with her? I didn't. My instincts when I first saw it, something smelled off to me. Okay. My instincts when I read this said something stinks again. Okay. But again, you know, we don't know. We don't have everything. But my guess is this might be more about immaturity than it could possibly be about mental health. But I'm not a doctor. I'm the love doctor. Hurricane 101.3 Kiss. 3:30 in the morning. We got some slow jams for you. I'm that doctor. I can be a few other doctors, Javier. You want to hear them?
Oh, no.
But I am not a mental health doctor for sure. I'd be on the other side of that table.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mental health doctor here, me sitting across here. Fastened into the seat, maybe some handcuffs or some straps, straight jacket. There's Riley on the side of me right here,
Definitely.
tied up.
Hannibal Lecter mask on.
Hannibal Lecter mask on. Speaking of Hannibal Lecter mask, what's going on with your wrestling, dude? Is the down... I'm seeing all kinds of old NWA videos on my Facebook feed, which I love. Okay? And is the demise of Vince McMahon happening still?
I think so. I don't want to say so because I feel like he always wins. But I don't know if this is the time, dude. I can't.
It's the time.
I don't know.
Now's the time, man.
It
It's
is. It
done.
is. It looks. I mean,
now.
I watch every week. Every week I'm watching AEW. I record it. If I can't watch it on Wednesday, I'm watching it the next morning before work. I don't do that with WWE. I follow it, and I watch reviews on the shows because I don't enjoy it as much as watching it. So I mean, that just
And
tells
it's
you.
a 3-hour show.
3 hours kill it.
I'm watching Dusty Rhodes and Ric Flair on my phone. And then I'm watching Roman Reigns and these other guys.
I love Roman Reigns though.
And it's like amateur hour.
Nah, Roman Reigns I love. Roman Reigns is the only.
It's taken him a long time to get. To
Yes,
this
Roman
spot
Reigns is
that
the only
he's in.
thing. One of the only things I absolutely love about WWE. Roman Reigns, but
But he's not. What do they call it when they're talking? What do they talking? Promo.
Like
The
promos?
cut the
Yeah.
promo,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah,
it is.
he's finally getting better at that.
Okay, but he's not Hulk Hogan. He's not Dusty Rhodes. He's
Flair.
not Junkyard Dog. He's not Ric Flair. He's not the Horseman. He's not that. He's
know.
not Jerry Lawler.
that's why he has the manager with him, so he doesn't have to talk as much. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
they're gonna get him better managers.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need that mouthpiece,
Yeah.
especially Paul Heyman.
Yeah, exactly.
He's-
And are they ever gonna go live audience again?
Yeah, they are. They just started up
Yeah.
last week.
Yeah, they
So-
are. So they're back to normal.
Yeah, back to
Finally.
normal.
Now, how is that seal with Walt Disney? You guys, my wrestling insiders, how are we looking with that?
Well,
Soon they're
said
looking
it's
talking
not-
about selling the business. You know what I
So
mean?
Walt
Yeah,
Disney,
it's
you told me, right?
Yeah,
It's not-
those
it looks
rumors.
like it.
It's died down a little bit, but
someone's gonna buy it.
I think so too.
Who though?
I don't know.
I don't know. Someone who wants to mess it up more.
Here's the deal, though,
Or
right?
somebody wants to fix it.
For a corporate entity, the underbelly of drugs and violence and disloyalty and name calling among their workplace, and from the screw job to Dino Bravo to
To even now, CM Punk. Well,
Yeah.
2013.
you know, I mean, You know,
Yeah, there's a lot. There's
you're gonna be
a lot.
like, is a corporate entity going to assume all that? Yeah, I mean,
I don't
but
know.
you know, when you're putting asses in the seats at a record like they were doing, they need a lot more shit than they would today.
Yeah, they're
I
still
like
putting
it.
asses in seats. That's why I don't see it ending soon. Because like it's not like they just sold out WrestleMania like instantly. You know what I mean? Like,
That's iconic. They're gonna do
but
that.
sold
Yeah,
out SmackDown instantly. Like
But the thing is, if you look at the crowds of AEW and WWE, WWE is, you know, parents and kids.
but that's
Whereas
why
AEW is, you know, regular, like
Us?
just, yeah, like, hey, you know, AEW is coming. Do you want to go after work? Like, yeah.
But
let's
that's
go.
why I find it fine for
You don't
WWE.
get that with WWE as much anymore.
But I find that fine for WWE because they're going after a different audience, and
yeah,
it's
that's
like
who they pander to now.
exactly.
Yeah.
And I don't. It's like you can't hate them for doing it because like when John Cena started becoming like bigger, they realized like kids were wearing his shirts that said "F you" and kids were wearing this like, yo, we can't do this anymore. Like we can't have this, and they had to change it because parents were not liking it. But that's why AEW is there for like.
Trust and believe that them Christian parents that got a fucking problem with it, those kids see a lot fucking worse from them.
I don't.
Okay?
Yeah.
Can I get an amen, Randy?
Amen.
Thank you.
That counts.
Hey, that's coming from a parent. Okay? Right there.
I got to show you one match. It was a no rules match that happened on Wednesday. It was absolutely crazy. You're talking about violence.
Was that the Moxley one?
But-
no,
but-
the,
Was that the one from 2 weeks ago?
no, Jericho and
Oh,
Nick
yeah,
Gage.
yeah.
But let me ask you a question, right? Some things ain't made for a cookie cutter.
Yep.
And maybe wrestling's not made for that Walt Disney cookie cutter.
No, it's not.
At
I
its
don't think
best,
so.
I don't think
Never.
it is.
It
I don't
never
think it
was.
is.
It was about
I-
a bunch of guys
yeah.
who were confident in.
It was
what
about a
they do.
male soap opera.
Yeah.
It's about sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Give me
And
the
we're gonna
tits.
fight.
Give me the ass. Give me the blood. Give me. I'm a son of a plumber. American dream. Rock and rolling. Holy rolling. The American dream. Dusty Rose. Woo. 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 Right. That's what it's about.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's what it's about. I mean, you know, the man that was telling them to take their prayers, eat their vitamins, and stay healthy, you know, had a needle in his ass for 20 years. You know what I mean?
Who
But it was
didn't
great.
out of all of
It was
them?
great. I mean, how many people did Hulk Hogan inspire in the world when you want to
Yeah.
break it down?
You can't. You,
Come on.
I know.
Yeah.
You know, go to bed, get to sleep like Hulk Hogan did. Like
Yeah.
with your age. Yeah.
It's
I mean, you know, not everything has to be that perfect. You know what I mean? You know, we're Americans. We're mutts.
we're mutts.
We're mutts. Like, give me the mutt.
I think we're gonna. I think we're gonna see from WWE sooner rather than later, like another Attitude Era because of. I think we're in the same spot as we were in like 1995 when like they came like. They were losing ratings, and then another company came in, started doing better than them a little bit, and they had to change it up to beat them. You know what I mean?
But they also had
History
15
repeats itself.
superstars in their bag that they can go out and rebid for when their contracts came up.
Yeah. Now a lot of them are asking for their release so they can go to AEW.
But they still have
They
so
still do have-
much
Well,
talent.
that's the problem. I think they have too much talent for what
No,
they
it's
do.
not that they need writers. They need
Yes.
better writers.
Yeah,
They
and that's
need
what I'm saying.
better
I think it's gonna.
storylines. Yeah.
I think it's gonna start trending up when
Yeah.
when this keeps happening. When it keeps going like this.
They can't have the fucking KKK in New York City kidnap fucking Stephanie McMahon. I mean, how much is that going to cost? Rick Flair's road went for $180,000.
Yeah, that was crazy.
They can't have like the white Aryan nation of West Virginia in fucking farmer pants and fucking hillbilly fucking Confederate flag neckties and kidnap Stephanie McMahon and take her to some
And then Rey Mysterio comes
take
out.
her
and
take her to some coal mine in fucking West Virginia and keep her hostage for like 4 days. Like 4 weeks worth of fucking shit.
By the way,
I mean, come on. We can't have some Muslim terrorist fucking plot with fucking...
Oh, we did that. We did that, but it was after 9/11, so it went over real bad. We don't do that again.
I mean,
Sorry,
like, give me
Jabari.
some moronic fucking Fox News type fucking theme here.
by the way, my grandmother said wrestling fake, fake, fake. Boo. I didn't know, right? But you know the TV shows that you watch and talk to my mom about? Those are
are
also
fake.
fake. So what's the difference? I'm sorry. We talk about fake TV shows. So do you guys.
Nobody
The
is,
tattoo lady, fake.
Nobody is
She doesn't
safe.
have, she doesn't
with
have
rattling
superheroes.
around.
She does not. The tattoo lady does not have superpowers. I'm sorry. You will not find one. It is also fake.
He'll bang out his grandmother on his own podcast.
Still love you though, because I
We
hate
do
that.
love you.
I
And
hate when people say wrestling's fake. Like, wow, no
Tell me
shit.
about it.
No shit. But like, wow, do you know the adventure movies you just went to go watch? That's fake, dude.
My
Yeah,
own father.
Superman.
My
What
own-
are you fucking telling me Clark Kent didn't fly fucking tall buildings? and
I'm
work
sorry.
about
I'm
it?
sorry to burst your bubble,
Wrestling's
Mike.
fake, but Santa's real. Don't forget that. Don't forget that.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I told you Superman was fake.
I
Yeah, that was my little rant for the day.
My
No,
own
no,
father-
that's classic. That's very bright. What?
My own father on Facebook said, "Oh, everyone coming to my son's fake wrestling match." I'm like, "Dad, really? You're promoting my match, and you're still calling it that fake shit?"
We need to get
on,
that
Pops.
on fire for the 5th week in a row. I'm gonna start fining you. Kangaroo Court.
I'm just here so I
$5
won't
fine.
get fined.
What?
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
That's right.
I'm Marshawn Lynch now.
That's right. Marshawn Lynch. Okay, NBA offseason. Should we pay Evan Fournier $17 million for 3 years like the New York Knicks are going to?
Yes.
Thank you, Riley. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Trust your eyes. He was the best player on the court when France beat the United States Olympic team. He made the game-winning shot. He scored against the best in the world, and he made it look easy. He had 29 points.
We could even trade him too, like if we sign him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he doesn't have to stay. Go get something bigger. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if you sign him now, you don't lose him for nothing. Like, if you sign him, you can trade him and get something in return.
Let me tell you something about the NBA now. I'm going to keep it real, 100 right now. It's such an international game now. Put a team in London, put a team in Spain, put a team in France, and put a team in where else? I mean, where else would we
Madrid?
go?
Oh, you said Spain. Sorry.
Turkey's got a big.
Oh,
Nah,
they would
2-1 rest.
exactly.
2-1
I would
rest.
say that now.
Well, that's why they got the Super League.
Germany?
What? No, yeah, maybe Germany. But we got to worry about the flights. Because how they'll sell it is a flight from London to Boston is the same thing as a flight from Boston to LA.
Yeah.
So you can work it like that.
Yeah.
So maybe you put 2 in London.
If you put one in London, I'm sorry, Celtics, but
I mean, if you.
I might be gone.
Oh man. See, I
would never do that.
Why not though?
I don't like the overseas. Like I don't
But
want
Canada.
NFL to get a London. Yeah.
I always love that idea. The super.
Yeah, but the teams can't do it. They can only take 3 Americans. The teams, they're playing for the number on the front of your, the name on the front of your jersey, like playing for Slovenia, like Luka's doing, or playing for Brazil, like Oscar Schmidt, who was the first international superstar to beat the Americans in the World Championships. I believe that was in 1986. Look up my boy Oscar Schmidt. Javier, Brazil basketball player. He's in a National Basketball Hall of Fame.
Oh, I got breaking news, by the way. Sorry about this. Lonzo just signed with the Bulls, I believe. Yeah, Bulls. 4 years, $85 million contract.
Don't they have enough point guards?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Now, I thought he would be a good fit for the Celtics for
Yeah.
Tempo.
Would have been great.
Great
He would've been
defender
that-
as well.
That Rondo style.
Yeah, yeah.
2008. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
finally
he's shooting the ball, yeah.
decently.
You can, if you put the work in, listen, if you put the work in, a good shooter, an average shooter can become an above average shooter. You're not going to take a poor shooter to a great shooter. You can make a significant increase. I mean, you can get to that Mason Dix line where you need to be.
But on the Celtics, you wouldn't need to shoot that much because we have a lot of scores.
Hey.
But maybe we don't have that money.
Is super defensive. They got Josh Richardson,
Yeah.
Dunn.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Chris Dunn, didn't he just, isn't he going?
Yeah, he's looking good.
Yeah, he's.
They're trying to find a fourth team for the 3-team trade that sent.
Yeah, I know.
Then everyone, yeah.
These 4 or 5, 24 team trades, I'm like, how does this make any sense? But I'm like, whatever, dude. Like, this guy gets this one, and we send him a basket of eggs, and you'll send you $45 million, and we'll get the bread.
And who are the guys?
like,
Who are the guys behind the
right.
scene? Because you know, Brad Stevens doesn't have a command knowledge of this. He's only been doing it for half a year,
Not even.
so he has to have a team of finance people, right?
Yeah.
And
Maybe-
lawyers
maybe-
that know the like you were talking about the economics of the NBA.
Exactly, yeah.
Maybe
What?
the reason he wasn't as good of a coach is because he was too busy being worried about some of this stuff, and that's why he was able to slide into the GM. role.
No, when it was becoming that, yeah.
And now I kind of like the moves they've been making, too. I mean,
Yeah, I mean they seem.
I like a
thought
lot
out.
of them. I do like a lot of them.
Sorry, Kemba, but I needed him
Yeah, I needed
Yeah,
him
no.
gone too.
Yeah, he said Kemba Rose has no apologies. He got the best of what he did. He was hurt.
Exactly. I feel bad for him.
I don't begrudge Kemba at all.
Not at all.
No.
I don't. And Tristan Thompson, I don't begrudge him either. Other than that, he's stupid enough to be fucking banging a Kardashian. So we know how that's going to turn out, right? But
they traded like Moses Brown
I think
too.
the effort. I think the effort was there from him.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, for professional athletes, that's all we can really get mad about. Really,
Yeah, when you're on the court,
you're gonna
play.
make shots, you're gonna miss shots,
Yep.
you're gonna turn the ball over, you're gonna make plays, but the effort,
Yeah.
And when I talk about effort, all right, Celtics fans, imagine if you will, can you imagine Jason Tatum, okay, playing with the motor of the Greek Freak?
Yeah.
You would have a top 5 basketball player in the history of the NBA with his skill set, his ability to handle, his length, his touch, everything he does well, the Greek Freak doesn't do well. But you know something? At the end of the day, it's about this, and it's about your motor. You know, it's not about looking cute and doing it. Jason Tatum takes the ball to the rack and gets a little pensive at the rim. Greek Freak's looking to bite the fucking rim. If you can put a little bit of Greek Freak in Jason Tatum, look out.
Yeah, where's the
But we
Tatum
might
that
be
dunked on
saying this.
LeBron?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, we might be saying this 10 years from now,
Yep.
Because people usually don't change their personality types. Seriously, I'm going to keep it real with you.
Another breaking news: Hardaway Jr. signed with the Mavs for 4 years, $72 million.
Oh.
I think they're all going to start rolling in because free agency started at 6,
Yeah.
and it's 6:10. So I
I
think
will
it's,
just keep us going.
I will. I can half read them. Look at
Adrian Wojciechowski, first job was where? Fresno B, covering who? My
Chris.
brother Chris. And Andy Katz. They were the 2 sports writers.
So those first Woj bombs were Chris Herren. Woj bombs.
no.
So
Here's the
John
deal.
My
John
brother stays up way too late for Adrian Wojciechowski to have a Woj bomb on
So
him.
John-
Or used to.
Hey, John Collins and Atlanta are not close to a deal.
We like that kid,
So
right?
so with free agency coming up, well, actually right now they're not close to a deal. So I mean, another team could swoop in and take him. But they just signed the Hawks just signed what's his name, Trey Young to a max or whatever you
Sure,
can get.
good.
So
This is the- Kawhi Leonard on the road
yeah,
again.
yeah.
Like he's a
He ain't going
gypsy
nowhere.
soul, ain't he?
he ain't going nowhere.
No?
I think he's declining to get more money, less money to help the team, but I don't think he's going anywhere.
Really?
Yeah, they said it's
That for
Lowry-
sure? See, listen to me. I know Pat Riley, and I know they were this close to drafting my brother. The way they run the ship, I got big respect for it. But I think Pat Riley is putting a lot of money in a horse that's got a lot of miles on it, man.
I wouldn't mind him.
Listen, yeah, I would for a year, but let me tell you something. You got him and Grogic as your guys, right?
Well,
Both of them have a lot. He's in the doghouse. I heard he's on the trading block too.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, it's going to be a sign and trade with. I saw Drogic, and they have a big man, a power forward called his name's Precious Achua.
Yeah.
So the big man and Drogic matches Kyle Lowry's would-be salary.
Oh, so they would just trade those
That's
two
what I
players.
did. Okay.
So Grogic would be.
I like Grogic too. I would keep Grogic.
I would want Dragic in Boston.
I'd grab a young, talented point guard that's going to be 2/3 of the money that Lowry's going to get, and have him live from Dragic. I don't like putting Lowry. His body type, if you know, he's much different than he's thick like Chris Paul.
Yeah.
He's not like
Like
I
a
don't wanna
modern
say
point guard?
like a John Morant.
Yeah.
Okay, a wiry, young,
Steph
you know what I
Curry.
mean?
Yep.
Steph Curry, you know what I mean?
Rondo, all them.
And basketball ultimately, especially if the God is this game about quickness, and if you're carrying maybe 20 pounds or 15 pounds, and your body's built a little differently,
Yeah.
I don't know, but he's a great player.
Yeah,
I love him
Lowry.
from Philly. I love him. He's got big balls. He's led the league in charges for the last 3 years in a row. So you fucking know that this kid's a winner.
Yep.
He's a 30 ball. He's a 6 foot 30 piece.
Yeah,
So, what do you think about Westbrook on the
I love it.
to the Lakers? You like it?
Love it.
And what
I want
reason?
them all in L.A. Put them all there. Make it a fucking circus.
Yeah, right.
Give us more to talk about. That's good for business.
But I don't think it's gonna work that well.
Who gives a fuck? We'll be gossiping about it for 82 games.
I know, but do you think it's gonna work?
What?
At this point, they're gonna get DeRozan.
Nah.
No, they're not gonna go 82. No,
Basketball don't work like that.
It's not
my
gonna work.
man.
I don't think it's gonna work.
It doesn't work like that. Look at what's going on in the Olympics. It doesn't work that way. Yeah, right? Who else?
Kobe Bryant,
Kobe,
Shaq.
Shaq, Fisher.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, the Milwaukee Bucks. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Come
for real,
on.
for real.
You know, basketball's a funny game, man. You know, see the teams that I played on at Durfee were very uniquely structured, and this is how it's usually when you have a dream team, right? Like let's look at the Bulls. Just 2 scorers though. You had a dream team in Rodman. You had a floor guy like Kukoc, who was arguably a dream team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, dream team. My experience in basketball, anybody more than 2 guys looking to put up big numbers, it usually doesn't work. It worked with Kobe, right? And it worked with the Spurs with Ginobili, Parker, and Duncan. It worked with the Warriors, how they were set up. I mean, too many. How many guys are gonna get shots?
Yeah, for the Lakers, yeah.
But how many guys? I mean, how many shots are in an normal NBA game? I mean,
Not enough.
I mean, did it work in Brooklyn? Guys got hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Guys weren't polished. You know, are you gonna come to get better every day when you're looking around and you see like everybody on the team's been an all-star? I don't know.
Yep,
I don't know
Lowry
what
just signed with the Heat. 3-year deal with Miami sign and trade.
3-year deal.
So yeah, so it's pretty much done. That just came out a minute ago.
I wouldn't have minded him on the Celtics.
Yeah, I wouldn't have minded either. So, yep.
Who are the Celtics going to get? We're going to see.
Patty Mills, I hope.
Ooh,
like
Patty
Patty
Mills. Patty Mills is from. No, but he
yeah,
played
but he was on,
against my
San
brother. He played
Antonio.
against my brother in college. He went to a West Coast school. I want to say Pepperdine. I want to say maybe
Pepperdine.
I've never heard of
I
that.
want to
Salt
say
quarter.
maybe St. Mary's. I want to say I know he played. I know he played in a WAC conference. I'm pretty sure that he did because I watched him as a young kid and I liked him. You know, what school?
St.
There you go,
Mary's.
bang, right on the money, right?
Boom.
Yep.
Years of knowledge.
Yep, just got to beep, 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 get through to it.
Years of toxins. Years of knowledge.
I right there.
Creates Frankenstein. Red Sox, they didn't do enough. John Henry didn't do enough, man. He should have done a little more, I think.
Yeah.
The Yankees loaded up. They got the 2 best hitters for their ballpark. And that's what they were saying, that the team wasn't built for the park. Well, obviously, Cashman listened because these 2 guys are tailor-made. You know, I'm riding it down with the Sox. Every time I bet on them, I lose. For real. Like the last 3 or 4 times, I bet on them, they lose. But I'm riding it down. I'm believing. I'm buying it. It's going to be but plus I think if you get the appropriate help, I think it puts a little more gas in your tank.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But like we said before, like the Yankees before, they were going out and getting all these big name players, and it hasn't worked out recently. So
Sure.
it looks good so far. I mean, their first
not-
game they hit a home run, but
Well,
like
a couple of games, but these guys are big leadership guys that they got.
yeah, but so was, I mean, Stanton was supposed to be
No, not like the first baseman from the Cubs. What's
No,
that kid's name?
Rizzo.
One survived cancer,
Rizzo,
right?
right?
Anthony Rizzo.
Yeah.
Yeah, did he survive cancer? And did he go to like he had something to do with the mass shooting, right? That was the school he went to or something like that. I saw a thing on him and he was pretty.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm just saying it looks good so far, but I want to give it time. And I'm just like you. I'm gonna ride or die with the Red Sox, but I don't mind the guy that they got. But they should have got more as well. I'm with you on that one.
You would think so. I understand like wanting to like save a little bit of money.
Yeah.
Red
He
Sox.
did have lymphoma,
What? Yeah.
and he
And what high school did he go to? I think it was that big. I think he was like the most famous alumni from that Parkland. I'm
went
not.
to Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School
Yeah, that is definitely
in
one.
Parkland, Florida.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, so
That's the
then
one.
I'm right. How I'm on again, Javier.
Look, that's him. Tick, 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 tick,
I'm on
tick,
fire,
tick, tick, tick,
Javier.
tick. Boom, right there.
I'm
Boom.
on fire. So, what do we want to wrap up with? NBA. We got some NBA details. When can we do the next Facebook Live?
What's
For a
the
game.
next?
What do you want
All
to do?
right.
What's the next?
Well, I'm going to put you in charge of that suggestion. Any big soccer games coming up?
Well, I would suggest I know I sound selfish, but the UEFA Super Cup.
What's that?
It's when the Champions League winner, which is Chelsea, not to brag, but definitely bragging,
Yeah.
against the Europa League winner to see
And
who
who's the Europa League winner?
Villarreal. It's like a team in Spain.
Okay.
So we could do that.
We can do that.
That's
We
coming
Red
up in
Sox,
August.
Yankees.
Red Sox, Yankees.
What else?
What about the kid that the Red Sox should bring up that just hit a 3-run homer in the Olympics? The Caruso kid.
Really?
Oh, yeah. That kid's
You're on your game with the sports. A Steeler fan over here, too. You're on your game today.
Oh, another big breaking news. Jimmy Butler gets a $184 million extension, 4-year deal, $184 million. So he's now with the Heat for 4 years,
For life.
$184
For
million.
life.
184, man, that's nuts.
Listen, he's got 2 old men that he paid a lot of money to.
That's $45 million a year.
He has to put.
How old is he?
He has to. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I'm the Hurricane. It's BADCATZ Sports. You know how we do it. Tomorrow we're off. We're on summer hours. Okay? We got a little bit of work to do around the studio. My man Randy Nas taking care of them desks. Sajan is going to work out that laptop.
Yep.
Okay? And, brick by brick. You know how we do it. Peace.
That's right.
See ya.
Peace.